Hello, and welcome to the Collin College Library's Research Ready tutorials. This video will cover search strategies in databases. Databases are online collections of information that are typically organized by subject and made searchable by keywords. In this tutorial, researchers will review forming research questions, identifying keywords, and constructing database search strategies. Learning objectives include identifying keywords from a fully formed research question and developing a basic search strategy built upon keywords identified from a research question. Before beginning database research, researchers should have a fully formed research question. This question should be clear, focused, concise, complex, arguable, and appropriate. A clear research question allows for readers to easily understand the purpose of the question. A focused research question is narrow enough to be answered in the space allowed, but not so narrow as to limit research success. A concise research question is expressed in as few words as possible while retaining the goal of the research. A complex research question requires the synthesis and analysis of ideas and sources to compose an answer. An arguable research question has potential answers that are open for debate. An appropriate research question is developed for the discipline and covers the who, what, where, why, and how of the topic being researched. How can researchers identify keywords based on a research question? First, researchers should write out their research question. Next, break that question into the main concepts and brainstorm ways these concepts might be discussed by academics and professionals. Then select keywords and phrases that relate to the question or topic. Next, select any synonyms and antonyms that fall in line with the keywords. With those steps complete, now researchers are ready to build their search strategy. Here are some examples of how to pick keywords out of a research question. For the question, how do gasoline-powered cars contribute to climate change? Possible keywords include climate change, gasoline engine, and automobiles. For the question, how does Shakespeare employ high and low comedy in his plays? Possible keywords include Shakespeare, high comedy, low comedy, and theater plays. For the question, what effect does poverty have on children? Possible keywords include poverty, children, social class, and socioeconomic status. One way to focus research results is to use Boolean operators when searching in the database. Boolean operators are simple words used as conjunctions to combine or exclude keywords in a search, providing more productive results. And narrow search results by setting the database to retrieve sources that contain both words and phrases, like climate change and automobiles. Or broaden search results by setting the database to retrieve sources that contain either word or phrase, like high or low comedy. Not restrict search results by setting the database to retrieve sources that do not contain specific words or phrases, like child poverty, not adult. Specific punctuation also helps refine Boolean search strategies. Add parentheses around terms that are similar, such as trucks or automobiles. Use quotation marks to indicate phrases such as high comedy or low comedy. Use an asterisk to denote a word that can have multiple endings, such as legal. Database limiters help researchers filter results down to a manageable number. Researchers should always use full text to ensure that articles are available in their entirety. Researchers will most likely use scholarly peer-reviewed due to assignment parameters, but researchers may also need to limit by date, as some professors want more recent studies. In some cases, language and geography may be used to restrict the results to a specific language or area. Creativity, experimentation, and time management are necessary to the research process. Research on any topic can be complex. Try to be creative with search strategies and manage time to allow for adjusting. Researchers should experiment with their search strategy. Try approaching the question from different angles to find more information. Time management is key to research. Try starting with a few broad searches in the topic area as soon as possible to see how to shape the research question and strategy. Researchers are encouraged to visit the library to talk to a librarian, use the Ask a Librarian email service, or book a librarian for one-on-one in-depth assistance. Researchers can also chat or text librarians by using the Ask Us chat box anytime during our open hours. You have completed the Search Strategy and Databases tutorial. Please complete the attached quiz to receive credit for reviewing the video. If you have any questions, please check out our contact information, Ask a Librarian email service, or the chat box located on our LibGuides.